Alright, we're doing this again. It's Brawlumentary, day 1. We're off to a fantastic start, as you can see, because there's just everything everywhere. But, I've done the first scene. I just needed to do 2 insert shots, and then we are off to the races of the actual plot of the film. This is really crazy. Basically, it's about a guy who wants to achieve his personal goals, so he gets close to achieving his goals. Get it? Ha 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 ha. And afterwards, what happens is it starts seemingly innocent stuff, like, you know, personal goals. And then it turns into deluded insanity, like prove aliens are real. So we're going in this direction. This is the hardest I've ever laughed at anything I've ever written, so I think this is a good sign. Or because I've never laughed at anything, most of what I write, and other people find it funny, this could be a terrible sign that I'm the only one who's going to find it funny. But we'll see. So far, we're up to a far better start than last year, because last year, we don't want to talk about last year, but last year was completely different, and I didn't even have an idea formed at this point in time, and I've already done like 20 seconds, so we're off to the races. But we have a lot to do in this film, which is why we need to get a move on, because I'm already thinking about what I should cut in case I have to. Brawlumentary day 2. For the first time ever, I've actually got 2 phones, so I can show the shot and I can show the setup, which is something I've never been able to do before. That's absolutely crazy. Yes, I am doing this on Stop Motion Studio, and I know I shouldn't be, but the laptop I use is currently having problems, so I've decided to just, whatever, I'll just do this with Stop Motion Studio. And plus, I'm not as familiar with Dragon Frame, and I didn't want any technical errors. Like, you know, I've only used it a couple times, and I feel it's best in these contests to use what you're safe with and you know. So yeah, how are we going? We're going alright. This is the goals list I just drew up not long ago. Goals: get a job, get rich, get buff, get a car, get a girlfriend. And I've already looked at my script, and I've already looked at what I can cut out. It seems that the 1 AM finish times have come back a little bit earlier than Brawl this time. I think it's like close to like 9 hours today. It was a lot. And there's still so much more to go on this Brawl. Yeah. Back in the trenches. I forgot to do anything yesterday, so this is technically Wednesday, but that's what I think of all this, yeah. Yeah. There we go. Brawling hard. Okay. Brawlumentary. Once again, I didn't shoot anything for day 3. I think it was. Anyway. It is nearly 1 AM. And, yeah. Still a lot left to do. But we're chipping away at it. And I think that I've got a decent amount done. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm tired. I was probably like 12 hours today, so yeah. What a great Brawlumentary. I'm just saying nothing. Brawlumentary. I once again didn't shoot anything for Thursday. Alright, technically did yesterday. It's 1:37. Yep. There's still quite a lot to do. But it's the last part that we have left to do. This is brutal. Brawlementary, we are doing really good. It's actually a lot easier to do the slow motion than I actually thought it was. Let's have a look at how it's doing here. So there's a couple more shots to do after I've done these shots from these angles, but it's actually not too bad, so it's all right. Yeah, it's a lot smoother than I thought. I haven't shot that shot yet, but yeah, it's pretty, like, I hope it's funny. Oh, it's slow motion. It's not actually that difficult to do it. It's really just making very small incremental movements. It's a bit fucked here though with the alien thing. You can kind of see my hands playing with the back of it there. But yeah, that's how that is. So it's looking like we're gonna finish on time. Maybe finish ahead of schedule if we really lock in and we get this done, because there's only one shot of slow motion from the other angle. So it's just this shot. Then it's the alien and the guy separating. Then it's the alien getting shot. And then it's the alien falling. And then it's the guy screaming. And then we have the cutout into actual real life playing again. Brawlementary animation is done. It's done. Oh my god. I kept thinking that there might be something I've left out, but no, it's done. I'm also done because... but it's okay, because we will be editing today. That's today. This film is due in a little over 24. Okay, 24 plus 7. What's that? 31 hours. And just like that, Brawl 2026 is done. Another Brawl is completed. And it is the latest I have ever done it. However, it's the chillest it's ever been, thanks to my sister lending me her wonderful, glorious MacBook laptop. Totally, this isn't sponsored by Apple or anything, so, you know, this was such a carefree editing experience, and I really had a lot of fun doing it. So I was very grateful that it managed to just work so well. As for the film itself, I'm not totally sure what to feel about it. Honestly, because I've been looking at this thing for like forever. But I'm also hypercritical of it, and I'm thinking that it's just nonsensical and it makes no sense. And it's like, that's kind of a weird thing to say coming from me, because when have my comedies ever made sense? When have they ever been grounded in reality? The answer is never. So really, the aim for this was to get a laugh out of someone, and I hope that it does that. So it's just uploading now, and once it's uploaded, I will submit it, and hopefully, yeah, Brawl done for another year. Okay, now Brawl's over. Thought I might as well show you the script and the shot list and shooting schedule, so you guys can see how things change, of course, when you are coming up with your entries, because that was not anything. I was literally just going crazy the whole week. I didn't say anything of substance in most of those videos. So here we have the script, and as you can see, I just changed a few things, mainly the fact that he was originally going to try and steal a car, and then she was going to be on the street and slowly hold up a phone and call the cops, and he would race out of the car and see a flash of light on the street, and that was how we were going to get to the alien stuff. He sees a flash of light on the street and he goes, yes, here we go. But I don't know where it came from, but eventually I got the idea to just have him like do it at home, and we have the outside of his backyard, because I was running low on time and I'm like, I don't really want to shoot another outdoor scene where we could just really condense this. And of course, I thought it'd be way funnier if he just tries to impress her with a bike instead. And then we've got more notes, of course. This was stuff about how to show the little dream in his brain where he's like, this is a UFO, this means aliens, this means I can prove that they're real and get a girl. So there's that. And then we have this little list here, which is just how to make the connections during the montage scenes. And then we have the shooting schedule, of course, with horrible handwriting. But it's just saying how all the stuff outdoors had to be done. And writing this did really help, because I had something to keep me accountable for what I was doing. And it was going to be done because I had written it down, and I didn't want to let myself down. So I wanted to get it done on those days that I said I would. And then, of course, little words of motivation at the end there. So I thought it'd be interesting to show you that. And yeah, that's it for Brawl. That's Brawl done for another year.
Now if you can stand